So as a designer and somebody who works in the Italian fashion and luxury leather goods industry, I feel like we need to talk about this from a designer perspective. And basically, I don't think these brands are helping themselves. Okay, there's a lot of controversy about Sabato di Sarno after Alessandro Michele and whether or not he was the right choice for Gucci. And that's a very personal opinion on whether you liked the kind of style that he was proposing. But you absolutely cannot deny that in order to even get to a position like this, you have to be very talented, having worked under other very talented creative directors for many, many years at very storied fashion houses. I think we all know at this point that the luxury industry has a pipeline problem with diversity and creative directorships, but that's a different video. Sabato di Sarno worked for many years under Pierpaolo Piccoli at Valentino, and fucking fabulous. He's only been at Gucci for 2 years. And as a designer, I can tell you that 2 years is like the starting point of what it takes to start getting into your stride and truly understanding a brand, understanding and really like breathing and living the aesthetic and figuring out what your version of the house codes are hitting, are working, have the customers start to understand your vision, etc., etc. Any job I have ever worked, it has honestly taken me 1.5 to 2 years to really feel like, okay, I'm living and breathing this brand and I get it. The luxury industry is supposed to be all about fostering creativity and vision. And it was born from iconic designers that created these visions. And so the fact that even at the luxury industry, they're not giving designers the time to truly cultivate their visions for the brand is so fucking sad. I mean, take Schiaparelli. It took Daniel Roseberry definitely a few seasons to really start getting into the stride of that brand. And yes, he was reviving a completely different brand that hadn't been in the spotlight for a long time, and there was a lot more flexibility there. But can you imagine if they would have only given him 2 years? We wouldn't have what we have today. We would not have the Schiaparelli that we have today. Like, if we had only given Daniel Roseberry 2 years, we would have never got to this, which is such a fucking tragedy. I don't even want to live in that universe. All that to say that I just think this is such a bad look on the face of luxury. And I will forever stand on the hill of pinpointing this back to the point where all of these brands went public. Because being pulled into shareholders and quarterly earnings reports and forever increasing revenue and profit margin to the point where they want you to increase double digits every fucking quarter is just the antithesis of creative freedom. And also part of the reason that we are in this massive luxury crisis of just way too much fucking product that nobody actually wants. This is why I think it's a really exciting time to be an independent brand and designer, even though it's so fucking hard, because I do think that there are people out there, and I hope that there are people out there who are looking for alternatives, who are looking for authentic stories like mine, and new brands that they can get excited about, because this shit is just not exciting anymore. It's really fucking sad. Anyway, that was my initial thought when I saw this. Let me know what you think in the comments and let's get into it. Ciao from Firenze.